Now, legal proceedings have been issued in a row over the ownership of Donald Campbell's record-breaking Bluebird. Coniston's Ruskin Museum wants engineer Bill Smith to return the craft, which he's been restoring in North Tyneside. His Bluebird project team was enlisted to repair it in 2006 and has since claimed a stake in its ownership due to that work. Juliet Phillips reports.
After intense restoration work, this was Bluebird back on water. 5 years on, Coniston's Ruskin Museum have issued legal proceedings urging the engineer who carried out the work to return the craft. Bill Smith and his team recovered the wreckage and repaired it. He has since claimed a stake in its ownership.
Yeah, well, the museum was only ever given, I quote, the recovered wreckage. And everything else that's been brought to the party Bluebird project brought at no cost to the museum. And the fact of the matter is that they own some of it and we own some of it. So again, we're quite happy for them to display all of our hard work, but it has to be subject to a deal whereby we can carry on maintaining it and looking after it.
In 1967, Donald Campbell died in the hydroplane while trying to break the water speed record on Coniston Water. In 2001, Bill Smith recovered the wreckage of Bluebird. 5 years later, Donald Campbell's daughter Gina gifted it to Coniston's Ruskin Museum, on the understanding Bill Smith would restore it. In 2018, Bluebird was back on the water in Scotland, but since then, relationships have deteriorated.
I'm appalled, to be absolutely honest, Juliet. I mean, okay, he made a magnificent job of restoring Bluebird. She was amazing, fantastic, and I had the privilege of seeing her run at Butte. But then was the time to return her back to the museum, as was agreed. But instead, so here we are after 2018, here we are.
In a statement today, the Ruskin Museum said the legal action was a last resort. For Donald Campbell's daughter Gina, bringing Bluebird back to Coniston remains vitally important.
It is so important that she returns to Coniston. It's the only thing that matters to me, my family, my father's memory, my father's integrity, his achievements, everything, and to the people of Coniston.
Bill Smith says he and his team remain open to reaching a deal to return Bluebird to the museum. Juliet Phillips, BBC North West Tonight.